Welcome back to part 2 of Let's Making a Wig series. Today we're going to be making our wig. So getting right into it, for my cap I will be using this mesh cap in the color brown. This is the thread I am choosing today, and I am also using this little curved needle to sew down my tracks. I actually pre-threaded about maybe 15 of those and tacked them to my wig head just so it'd be easier for me when I run out of needles. I could just grab another one. I'm using T-pins to just lay down my tracks and making it easy for me to sew in my bundles. Now I'm just taking my mesh cap, I'm laying that on my wig head, adjusting it to the right place that I need it to so I can sew down my frontal. Look at this color, it came out so beautiful. I'm so excited. And oh my gosh, you guys, look at this frontal. Look at it. Not a dye inside on my lace. God, that's so satisfying. Just in case if you get dye on your lace, you can use this little kit called Color Oops. It just basically removes the dye from your lace. I thought that I needed it, but apparently I don't. So now what you want to do is, as you can see my finger, I'm going to take my lace front and I'm going to put that above the cap just like that. And then I'm going to secure it with T-pins and braid it down. Okay, so here's what I do when I am making my wigs. I like to pull the needle through the track, and I like to split it in between the thread and pull it. I'm going to do this just a few times just so I can show you guys what I mean and so you guys can get it. I am also starting in the middle and sewing one side down and then coming back with a new needle and sewing the other side down just so I can make sure my frontal stays secure. It's just better to do it that way. Now once I get to the end of sewing my frontal down on one side, as you can see, I'm just going to take that thread, wrap it around that needle quite a few times, and I am just going to pull up and it is going to create a knot just like that. I am going to cut it and I am just going to sew down the other side and repeat the steps. Now I'm just going to start at the bottom of my cap. I am going to line up my tracks with that frontal. I am going to secure them with T-pins, and then I will start to sew down my tracks. So when sewing my tracks down, I like to take my needle through my frontal and then through my weft quite a few times just to secure it. And then I will be repeating the same sewing technique as I did on my frontal, but the only difference is that I will not be taking my needle through the weft. I will be taking it under, And I will show you guys what I mean, just like that. I'm taking it under my weft, I'm taking it through the cap, and I'm taking it through the thread, and I'm just pulling, just like that. Once I get to the end of my track, I am going to take it through my frontal. I am just going to wrap that thread around a few times and knot it just like that. And now for the back of my wig, I am not going to cut my wefts. I'm only going to cut them when I get to the top. I'm just going to lay it over just like that and repeat the sewing process. Now that I am at the top of my wig, I am going to sew that track to my frontal just like that, just so I can secure it real good. When I get to the end, I am just going to wrap it around my needle as I did before, and I'm going to knot it, and we will be finished. And that is it. I am going to take it off of my wig head. I am going to cut the extra cap underneath the frontal, and our wig is done. Thank you, my beauty gems, for watching. Make sure you tune in for part 3 of styling and install.